but I'm not leaking anything, okay? I'm not a leaky faucet. I'm not even gonna give you a little of the moisture around the edge of the sink. The Summoners War Reloaded showcase is happening tonight if you're watching at the time of release. If you're gonna take one thing away from this episode, make it be that. And this episode is 228. It's Kairos Dungeons 3D, the last entry in the trilogy of 2023 Beginner's Guides to Dungeons released on the channel over the weekend. This time it's the 2023 Guide to Necro B12, the last entry in the trilogy of 2023 Beginner's Guides to Dungeons released over the weekend. I go over a starter team, some reasonable upgrades, and the hyper-efficient options, just like I did for GB12 and DB12 before it. So if you find that you're struggling in Necropolis, then maybe give it a look. I'm gonna have that linked at the end just in case you want to check it out. This is not necessarily a new event. However, I feel that it is incumbent on me to remind you that the Legend Runecrafting event is happening right now in-game, even though it's been out for a little while. We got some long events to work on between that and the 100 scroll giveaway event. I just want to make sure that you're rolling your runes and going for something totally optimal. Don't settle in this event. This is your chance to make your perfect rune. So just, be doing that. The Summoners War Reloaded update showcase is happening this Friday, which is today if you're watching at the time of release, at 10 p.m. Pacific time. So essentially like 14 hours after this episode released. And I'm going to be streaming it with Childish. I don't know if that's a spoiler. If it is, I said it on the stream this morning too. So, I'm making sure that I spoil you from all angles. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, be sure to do so. Go over to the live stream link and hit that notify me button so that way you know when the broadcast starts. Again, that is tonight, June 23rd at 10 p.m. Pacific time. Though, I'm going to be in Dallas for the Tour of America's 2023 Dallas meetup. Who is messaging me right now? Oh, it's Lily. And I have the registration link for that in the description down below. Though, if you haven't registered by this point, there's a very strong possibility that you won't be going because it's tomorrow. Either way, it is my duty to have it in the description. So in the description, it shall be. On our live streams earlier this week on Wednesday, I did account reviews and progression chips with chips. The healthiest snack for the hungry gamer, progression chips. Looking at our streams earlier this week, I did account reviews and progression tips with folks on Wednesday in chat channel number 9. And today on Friday, we're doing an Evan's Room live stream. It's gonna be a little janky because it's literally in my hotel room, but that's also part of the charm. And then later we'll make up for it by having a significantly less janky Summoners War Reloaded broadcast. So, like I said, it's a feature. It's part of the charm. You know when and where, but I'm still gonna put it right there. Just in case you don't. Actually, I don't know when it's going to be because Dallas is on a different time zone. I think it's just 2 hours, right? Just 2 hours difference. I'll double check that. Either way, that's the time for you. That one. And for the video of the week, to make up for not having one for the last couple weeks, I've got a double whammy for you. First of all, it's a guide from the F2P player who's been posting a guide on how to clear TOA hell. Now, Free-to-Play Player has some great guides if you've been struggling with any part of the game. They're informative and entertaining, and they also give you everything that you need to clear it. So if you haven't seen them yet, check out the channel, give them a sub, and tell them we sent you. And the second video I've got for you, it's Juno with a perfect tie-in for the event reminder from earlier in the episode. It's how to pick the rune from the Craft a Legendary Rune event. I'll have both of those videos linked in the description down below. Be sure to give them both a follow. There we go, guys. That's episode 228. And instead of ending with the usual rhetoric, I'm going to end with a threat. I better see you tonight at the broadcast and tomorrow at the meetup, because otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. You wouldn't like that. Who's calling me? Scott!